Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to snowball games so you can hard carry your teammates. For my pathing this game, I'm going from top to bot here because I'm thinking that bot lane has some pretty decent gank setup with the Swain, and that Senna and Sivir are going to be overextending and pretty easy for me to gank and snowball off of. Looking at the map here, I just pinged out that Echo's getting a leash on the bottom side, so this is telling us his pathing's bot to top, so we're doing opposite pathings, and this means that bot lane is going to be really in a lot of danger if they overextend. Speaking of overextending, you can see that Senna and Sivir are really shoving the lane in here, and looking at that Senna's health bar, she's really low on HP, so that's looking like a pretty good gank for me to show up in, and then just pick up a free kill. Like you can see, she's literally like 20% health here, 15%. QE, and she's gone. So here, instead of me going to my raptor camp, red camp, and continuing to farm, I'm just going to walk straight down here to punish this Senna for staying on this low HP. I've arrived here now into the bush, and instead of me just jumping straight in here and trying to force the gank, I'm having a bit of patience. I want to see them walk up before I go in for the gank. You see Senna's regened quite a bit of HP. I'm looking for a Swain hook here, maybe if he can hit it. No, Senna does flash at least, so at least I can still go follow up here. So you can see, when you're looking for a gank, you want to see the enemy walk forward, or you want to see them blow some cooldowns before you get in there. And just like that, we pick up the Senna and some summoners. Since the crab is about to spawn, I'm going to take this first before I return back to my clear. I've only got 650 gold available, so it makes no sense for me to recall here, so I just continue farming. While I'm doing red buff here, we can see that Echo's going for a gank top, and that's just confirming to us that he did indeed go bot to top. Here we can see again that Senna and Sivir are pushing the lane in, so I'm going to do my Krugus here really quickly to hit level 4, so I'm a bit stronger for the gank, and we know they have no sump, so this should work out for us. Here we can see them pushing again, and all I have to do is just wrap around, get behind them, and keep chasing them to the tower. I'm sitting in the bush here for a little while because I want to see them fight before I go in, and so I don't get spotted on a ward. But you see, these guys have reacted straight away to the Swain walking up, so I'm coming in here with my flash, saving my E so I can gap close onto the Senna. I get exhausted, I'm tanking the whole minion wave, Q's comes in, and I completely missed that. Thankfully, Samira does pick this one up, and it was a bit of a riskier gank, but we did pick up the Senna anyway, and now the Sivir is really looking for my Samira. Thankfully, Samira still had exhaust. We picked that one up as well, and that's 3 kills now before 5 minutes on the clock, and this is how you start snowballing games. Now I start my recall because I've got a lot of gold to recall for, and my camps have respawned on the top side. Since I don't have enough for alternator with an amp tome, I go for the blast wand instead with the amp tome, so that speeds up my clear speed a little bit by having more AP than just having the alternator. You can see now again, I'm just clearing top to bot here, my camps have respawned, I'm just going to do the same again. And as well, we can see that the wave is going to come back in bot side, so maybe I might want to skip some camps to show up and ruin Senna Sivir's day again. You can see here that my Zilean is pinging for me to gank the mid lane, but I do not care about the mid lane here at all. That Zilean is not going to carry the game for me. If I give him a kill, he's not going to start magically winning lane. So I'm really trying to focus onto this bottom lane here, trying to get my level 6 so I can find a nice 2-man gank with the ulti and pick up 2 kills again. But unfortunately here, Echo has returned to bot side and did spot me taking the crab here. So I'm just walking away. My Swain and Samira are rotating over first. So now I can start fighting this Echo. His whole combo's down. I'm just waiting for his movement speed to run out a little bit so I can pop him just like that. And now this Senna and Sivir are just in the completely wrong neighborhood, and that is another kill for us. My E is on cooldown here, so unfortunately we're gonna have to stop the chase on the Sivir. There's just no way I'm catching her, and we can just go look for the dragon off of this now. While doing this dragon, Echo decided to get a bit greedy and tried to steal it away from us, and we all just go in here, E, or he just gets popped straight away. No time to do anything. Was a little bit close on my health bar, but that was fine. We pick up the kill, we pick up the dragon, and now I can base to restart my clear again. I've got a lot of gold, and I'm really low on HP. While I was walking back to my jungle, I saw Irelia completely one-shot this wave, and I should have actually rotated over to catch it before going to my camps. I just didn't realize that the Zilean was dead. While clearing Gromp, I saw Olaf ulti onto my Darius, so I definitely could have rotated over there for a gank, but I'm thinking that it's better if I just continue my clear and continue playing for my bot side, but thankfully the Darius does manage to just solo kill him. While I was clearing out these wolves, unfortunately Echo ganked my bot lane and Swain did end up dying, so instead of me just AFK farming my full clear, I'm going to rotate over here and pick up this Herald because I do have that mid lane prio and that top lane prio from Darius. After taking this, I know that Echo wouldn't have had enough time to recall and get back to his top side, so I'm going to try to contest his Raptors here because my Zilean is around for an assist with his ulti in case I need it. It's very important that you're trying to take away the enemy camps when you can to get your snowball rolling even harder. While I'm finishing off the Raptors, I'm looking around at the lanes here to see if I can gank anything. This I don't really want to be a part of. Unfortunately, Zilean did miss his double bomb and Irelia just completely negated all of my burst, and this situation happens where we trade 1-for-1, which is absolutely terrible. I had a huge bounty, but it's okay. I'll respawn. I'm still strong. I'm going to keep farming, keep ganking, and snowballing. On my respawn, all of my camps are up on the bot side, so off I go to the bot side. Instead of me doing Krugs here and pathing upwards, I'm doing Raptors and then planning to do Krugs because my ulti's up in 25 seconds and that means I could look for a play on the bot side. So then we could potentially break that first tower with the Herald. We can see Echo here is trying to set up for his own gank though, so here I'm just being a little bit patient, continuing to farm the Krugs, waiting for my ulti, and I know we can win this 3v3 down there because of all the ganks that we've made happen, all the kills, and we are ahead here. For some reason I thought I had Sweeper, not Herald, so I just placed down that Herald and we just gotta go in now. We just gotta force the gank and hope for the best. So going in, Senna flashes, she respects it, and we're just gonna have to help push this wave in so that maybe we can at least crash the Herald and maybe even try still get the tower off of it or just go straight up for a dive, because we can see Echo still there messing around in the mid lane and we can just free hit this tower for a bit. But now we can see on the map that Irelia, Echo, Senna, Sivir, everybody is coming down for a 4-man in the bottom lane. And we gotta get the hell out of here. I do have ulti, so there is potential for a play. But really, we're just trying to get out of here. We don't want to take a bad fight and throw the lead that we've been building up that snowball. We don't want to make that melt away. I start my recall because I've got nothing to do on the bot side here anymore. No camps, no ganks. And I've got 1.1k gold, so it's quite a good time to recall. But here now I'm starting to get a little bit greedy here because I want to help my Swain and Samira push the wave in before they go to base. So we sweep there. We know there's nothing around. And now we're just trying to look for kind of an angle here with my E and ulti for a 2-man ulti play onto Senna and Sivir, because I am very strong and those guys will pretty much just pop if I do manage to find it. But here really just hovering, hoping someone missteps, hovering Echo gank, and then Senna missteps, I get in there, and boom, you can see that's just Senna popped just like that. The dragon is up here, so we could try go for it, but I think it's a bit too greedy with how low my Swain is. I don't have ulti, I've got a lot of gold, so I think it's better for us to just recall here and try again another time once we've spent our gold and healed up. And when I say another time, I mean I'm going to run straight down towards my bot camps, wait until my Swain and Samira are back into lane, and try to look for a fight so we can take that dragon away, because we are ahead and we should win. So part of the snowball process is recognizing when you're ahead and when you can win fights around dragons, or other objectives like Herald for that matter. Here we can see sweeping into the river, walking up for the dragon, and surprise surprise, these guys are trying to force it when they don't have bot prio, and we can just basically push them off of it. Here I'm quite concerned about Echo stealing the dragon. He's got really strong burst on his 3-hit passive, so he does manage to steal it and get away maybe. But my Swain here is looking for a hook, dodge that W nicely, and we are on the chase. My ulti's up in 10 seconds, so I'm really wanting this fight here. Get blast coned over, just trying to damage whatever the hell I can. And we do manage to pick up Senna here at least. Echo had to ulti, so like he's not going to be doing anything for a while. And now we can move in here, take that bot lane tower, push the mid lane, and steal away some camps maybe, like these Raptors here from Echo. Or if the raptors aren't up, well, can just take his red buff as well. We can also check his Krugs here. It's a little bit greedy from me to go for those, but I could definitely 1v1 the Echo here, and we do have mid that could rotate over to us if he didn't get solo killed there, so it was fine. But here now we're just looking again for a nice little gank here on the Olaf. We catch him going all in here. When you see these guys on cooldown, it's just so free. Just walk in, pick up your kill, and now we can maybe try take the Herald top tower off of this, or continue farming and continue snowballing. Since Echo's around and Irelia and Senna are in the mid lane with Prio, we don't want to force the Herald out here, so we're just going to go back to farming here shortly and keep an eye out on these lanes. It looks like my Samir's going to get dove, so just going to drop that blue buff straight away and rotate over here to pick up the Irelia. Q connects, E lands, second one comes in, and this Echo kind of just doesn't do anything to me now at this stage because I have snowballed so much. I'm literally 6, 1, and 5. I am so strong, his combo doesn't really do much to me. And now we're on the chase to find the Echo here as well. I'm just here on the back looking for his ulti so that I can pick that up. But Darius finds that, and now with these 2 kills, enemy team overplayed a little bit. We can now secure this Herald up, take the mid tower, and continue snowballing again. After picking up the Herald, I'm here thinking about whether we can make a play or not, but I see that I've got 2,000 gold, my Swain and Samira are heading off to base, so I'm just going to do 2 camps shortly here and also go to base myself. But once we see this Olaf overextending way too far, we drop that plan of going for 2 camps, we go for 1 camp and a kill, and now instead of recalling we can continue pushing ahead here. Try to take that top tower, and I really do need to get to base soon so that I can spend my gold. Seeing how everybody's missing from the map, instead of pushing for the top tower, it's better for us to just recall after escorting this Darius in with the wave. Once you've got 2.5 items on Diana, you're pretty much full build and you're ready to just tear up these team fights. So now in the mid game, since my bot lane's strong, since I'm strong, we're going to start grouping up a little bit more here. We're going to look for team fights and we're going to try find some team fight wins so then we can hit the Herald button and start pushing towards the enemy base. We can see in the bot lane there that Irelia is pushed up really far, and off we go onto a big chase to go pick her off and then maybe try take the tower on the bot side while everybody's on the other side of the map. You can see Olaf pushing the mid lane, Sivir pushing the top lane, Echo in the top side jungle, and instead of rotating over to deal with them because they'll just walk away, we can just create our own push here and force them to rotate to us instead. So we're going to push this in, try to get the second crash on the Herald, and Dragon's going to be spawning soon, so with this pressure we can go play for that Dragon, and we can also go try to steal more of Echo's camps away. You can see we want to back off here, we don't want to go for like a 3 versus 4, 3v5. So just going to be a little bit patient, take some camps away, wait for the Dragon, and look for a good 5v5 opportunity here somewhere. We're all grouped up in the mid lane here, trying to siege down that tower, and I as Diana am looking for a 3-man stack. In I go, pop them all to half health nearly. Senna does flash out. I have my Zhonya's here, so you can see they can't do anything to me. Gonna have to flash that out because I'll be taking another tower shot and I'll die. But this setup allows my Darius to find a quadra kill here. Does he find a penta on the Olaf? I don't know, but I'm low HP, so I'm just gonna focus on taking this Dragon, playing for our soul, and letting my teammates continue the rest of that play there. And now instead of me recalling after Dragon, I have enough time here on the death timers to take away whatever is left of Echo's jungle. Now I've got 1.3k gold, that's enough for the rod, and off I go to base. Since I'm not seeing much going on the map right now, I'm gonna try to stick around the mid lane here. Off I go to my wolves so that I can wait for my teammates to push out, and then maybe we can regroup again, find a team fight, or try to start contesting Baron. My teammates are ending up getting caught out, so we just have to have patience until they respawn and actually finally regroup. Everyone's back alive now. Darius just barely managed to get that pick there in the bottom lane, so maybe we can start playing for this Baron. Especially now that I find this Olaf for some reason face checking my jungle, thinking that he can 1v1 me when I'm literally 7-1 with 3 full items nearly. We start doing the Baron here. It's 3 versus 5. Well, 3 versus 4 since Darius is on the bot side. But really, we've just got to be cautious here of the Echo so he doesn't steal the Baron. And this should be nice and easy for us to secure and then hopefully try to siege this game out. You can see they're starting to throw out all their spells over the wall. Echo comes in. Smite King comes out. I do manage to pick it up. Was quite flippy, to be quite honest. Wasn't great from us to go for that without contesting the enemy jungle and trying to kill them first. But it's fine. We did secure that Baron. Just gonna recall here for my item spike, and off we go to the mid lane. Let's group up. Let's siege minions into this base and try to win. Here we are grouped up now, and just one last team fight will do it for us this game. You can see Sivir is just completely out of position there. And we do pick her off. We can see Olaf is pushing out the top lane for some reason, 1v1 against the Darius. So really, all we just have to do here is just get in there, force a fight, pick up some kills, and really just end the game. So here I am trying to find the Blast Cone angle. 2-man ulti, we do find a one-shot onto the Senna. And I'm not scared here at all. I've got Zhonya's, I've got a Zillion who can ulti me. No problems for me. 2 kills just like that, and now 4 of them are dead, and now we can pretty much just end the game. So hopefully you did learn something in this video, and you've learned how to snowball your games, when to bait your camps for ganks potentially, when to start fighting around objectives and so on. So hopefully you learned something, and if you'd like, you can also hit me up for coaching if you want to learn more, get better at the game, reach your ranked goals. I have a lot of coaching reviews which you'll see on screen now. But yeah, this game's pretty much over now. We've won the game, and I'll see you next time then.